Hey guys, how's it going? My name's Elias and welcome back to Agrarian Skies 2. In the last episode, we were working on a couple different things. We were trying to get, we got some automation with our, our gears. And we were also working on trying to see if we could get to the soul dimension. I don't think we're going to work on that today. I think we're going to step away from that for right now, just because it's going to take a lot of blood, and I don't really feel like dealing with that. And we're going to do some Thaumcraft. So, we need to do some quests in Thaumcraft, and I have my goggles of revealing with the Scholar's Lens. I wish I could remember how to take that out. I bet it says in this. So the lens can be inserted into the stuff. I bet it's in controls. Gameplay would probably be no idea. Whatever. Let's see. Traveler's gear. Yeah, I don't know what it's gonna be, but there is a there's a hotkey, I believe, so we're just going to take that off right now, because it's annoying, but we need to do a lot of Thaumcraft stuff. Thaumcraft is usually a large portion of, well, it's a large portion of the, like, questing in Agrarian Skies, so we might as well get started on it a little bit more. One of the big things that we need to do, oh wow, we need to get all the infused stone. Agromancy tab? Wow, Let's take a look at this. So I just got done. I went through my applied energistics system. I went through here. I went to stored items, and I went through this entire section up until let's see. I think the last thing I scanned was a crook. So I have a lot more stuff I have that I could scan. But that was at least a start. I'm going to continue working on that. I think probably between this episode and next, just to get as much research points as I can. But yeah, we need ores. So, oh, okay, those are really easy to get. Just requires different aspects. Okay, so there is a lot of stuff we need to get done. Now, here's the thing, though. In order to do a lot of this stuff, we're gonna need to use this guy a lot. And, well, I could make a bunch of systems to fill up all of these worded jars and all that kind of fun stuff, and it would work just fine, but at the same time, be kind of annoying. So let's not do that. Let's actually go to the Applied Engineering tab, and we're going to start looking at Essentia stuff, and Digital Essentia. So I think we'll probably have to, yeah, we have to unlock a lot of this stuff. Hopefully we have most of it. What are we missing there? Permutatio. Can we get any of that? Yes, we can. Cool. So, I don't know why some of the stuff isn't unlocked yet. We need more permutatio. And even more. And we'll just kind of work on getting a lot of this stuff researched, because might as well. Permutatio is used for a lot of things. And then some void. Get the void jars. So just getting a lot of research. I really don't want to do this one if I can avoid it, but I don't know if I can. More permutatio. Alright, so I wonder if that's unlocked anything in here yet. We can do this guy and the Essentia Provider. So what are you waiting on? Worded glass, I bet. Luckily I know a little bit of how to make this stuff. We have the ward. Node stabilizer. We need some more aurum. We need more aurum. We don't have much air left, so I gotta watch out on that. And let's see, did that unlock anything else? We have that guy. We have this guy, which needs 5 Aurum and some Void. We don't have any more magic. Alright, so we need something that has air. What is something that would have air? Daffodil? I don't know if these we can scan. We already did. I should probably have looked at that before I did anything. So, what's something that would have air? Electric. Feathers have air. So anything that has feathers, I've already scanned arrows. Arrows didn't have anything, unfortunately. Yeah, I've got to figure out kind of what's going to have what. Grass is probably air, herba. So like basically what I was doing is just this. Throw it on the ground. Scan it. See if it scans, pick it up. Hey, grass had a little bit of air. Fancy lanterns, do nothing. So that's basically what I was doing. Let's see, can we get... We need one more of these and like more void. What's something else I would have void? Chests? Have I ever scanned a normal vanilla chest? Do I even have a normal vanilla chest? We can check all these guys, because these guys might have some stuff. Only one at a time. Nothing with that. Intertake valve. Glass. Just looking like a little bit of metal. No actual, like... That one's a little bit better, but no, like, void or anything like that for collecting things. I guess something else I could do is just research from the crafting tables. Crafting tables are highly inexpensive, but also very good to get all the primal aspects that you might need. So we need... How many void do we need for this guy? 3. So we need 2 more air. Another thing I could do is I could set up something to... Actually, that might be a good idea. There is a construct we could make in Artifice? No, it's in another mod, isn't it? Brain in a jar. I think we'll need that. That's a little bit dangerous. Witching gadgets. Automagy? Is it in Automagy? So there was a construct in one mod that would give you knowledge fragments. I think if we want knowledge fragments, which we don't have all the aspects yet, knowledge fragments, lore fragments from bees. So bees might be something we will want to get into sooner rather than later. But today we're still going to try to get all of the aspects and stuff that we need to get at least the infusion provider. That is kind of my goal. If this will give me any more airs, there's 1. There's 2. Alright. So we should be able to do that. And now we can research that guy. Cool. So let's see what all it wants us to make. Essentia terminal. Let's see. Import and export. I don't have that one. Oh, because I'm typing essential. That's why. Essentia. Import bus. Essentia. How do I spell Essentia? Export bus. Let's see, what else do we need? Essentia provider and a storage bus. Essentia provider and Essentia storage bus. Essentia storage cell and infusion provider. So I don't think we have the storage cell yet. Essentia, storage cell, and infusion provider. Alright, so most of these we can go ahead and start looking at, but we don't have the infusion provider either. So we're missing something. We have the Essentia provider. We can go ahead and make that. It's going to take some stuff to do, but I mean, we have infusion. What else would we need? Crafting scepters? That's going to require a lot more stuff, but I have some enchanted gear that I can scan. What this will do is give us a little bit of magic, or it should. And gold armor gives you superbia as well. And feather falling boots, not bad. Alright, so that should give us a little bit of magic. What else do we need for this guy? Some instrumentum. So did that unlock anything here? It should have. Yeah, the arcane assembler, but that's not what we need. Alright, so let's make what we can, and then we'll continue doing research and all that kind of fun stuff. So we need to make these diffusion cores. And diffusion cores are some quicksilver, annihilation core, and a shard of one that we don't have. Cool. So how do we get the... That's TNT, isn't it? Coalescence is order shards, so diffusion is entropy shards, which we get from TNT. So let's go ahead and make some TNT. 4, 5, 6. Really? We don't have sand? Let's make like 40 sand. And then while that's doing its thing, we're also going to want both of the cores. Going to want one of each of these. That won't take too long. So once we get a little bit of sand, we can make hopefully the two last TNTs that I want. And then we're going to need a hammer. I really should keep a hammer over here. We can just make one. Doesn't really matter. So there is a stone hammer. And we have some sand yet? No. It's getting there. How about the other thing? It's making the logic processors. So we'll just have to wait for this. Now there shouldn't be any problems with that. So we got some entropy shards. Now have we scanned those? We have. Alright, time to actually, we're going to keep that on for right now. We're also going to need, so we need one of these, and we're going to need an ordo shard. I'm looking at craftable. So there is the ordo shard and cores. We're still crafting. What are we waiting on? Flux dust. Oh. Let's cancel that. And that'll go fast. So we look at, we already made the formation cores, and now we can make the annihilation cores. Should be pretty easy. And then I believe both of these are just going to take quicksilver as well. So diffusion core and coalescence core. Yep, just some quicksilver. So quicksilver, we have plenty. 3, 6. Never scanned it, so let's see if we can. It is a little bit of metallum. Okay. So what are we waiting for now? We are literally just waiting for... I wonder if it probably didn't clear it out. So this is probably full. Oh, that's the problem. We don't have power. We're out of power. Like we're actually struggling for power because of all of these guys. So let's take all of this stuff out. I forgot I had this on. Oh no, this is bad. Oh well. It shouldn't be that bad. So we can probably do that and then get our stack back. Do we not have any epic bacon right now? No. Why do we not? What are we waiting for over there, I wonder? There's not really an easy way to get over there from here. Not without a jetpack, which is kind of a bummer. But eventually we'll have an angel ring, right? Are there angel rings in this? Yes, eventually we'll have an angel ring. It's actually not that far away. Once we get the division sigil, then we'll be able to make an angel ring and just fly around and never have to worry about a jetpack ever again. So, what is going on here? What are we waiting on? Red, magenta, orange? No. Yellow. Do I have any yellow up above? Because if we do, then that's something to take a look at. But we should be getting power here soon. We can boost this a little bit by... We'll give them 5 of the ones we have. That'll produce a decent amount of power. And that should get everything going up again. So, yeah, one of these days we'll have power taken care of, but that is not today. Anyways, we should have everything we need now. So, if we look at the cores, yes, we have one of each. And so, annihilation core, entropy, like so. And we'll make that. And then that one, the coalescence and the diffusion cores. So, we're going to scan these because why would we waste all of our resources and not scan that? Because it's very obviously going to be something we can use. So, I still don't know how to get into... We need warded glass. I know that. How do we get warded glass? What is the key to that? What is going to be... it's got to be... I have to remember how to make warded glass. Do we know how to make warded glass yet? Let's see. Warded glass. We don't know how to make a lot of things. I hate that this messes up with the arcane crafting. So it's the warded glass, and I've got to remember how to make that. It's artifice, maybe. Warded arcana. There it is. So we need more instrumentum, which requires ordo, which we have. And that should have unlocked, yes. So we need more void. Ugh. I don't have access to void right now. So once we get the void, we can make those. Anyways, let's go ahead and start making some of the other stuff. So we need... Let's see, import bus is 2 warded jars, a filtered essentia tube, which is an essentia tube with a V filter, and we should be able to make that not too bad. So do we have no V filters? So we could also make this. We could go ahead and make this guy. We're still going to need a V filter. So do we have some silver wood? I mean, there is some literally right here. We can go ahead and chop down a bit. And we'll make this into some planks. And then we just need a little bit of gold for this. It's the other way around, isn't it? And we'll just make a decent amount of them. Have we ever scanned them? Nope. Something else to scan. Have we ever scanned gold? Yes. Alright, cool. So with that taken care of, we should be able to make a couple things. So we need a logic processor, so let's tell it to make that. That should be pretty quick. What else are we going to need for this guy? An illuminated panel, and then one of each of these guys. So can we get more shards? We're going to want one of these. We're going to want another one of these, I'm sure. We're going to want more of the cores. And we're going to want more of the silver. Quicksilver. There we go. We're also going to want more warded jars, which I believe, yeah, just glass panes and some sort of slab. You know, can I use that one? If I can use that one, that'd be really nice just to get rid of it. Yay, we can use it. So we should be able to, once the logic processor is here. So this guy, I think it's shapeless, so we just do these guys and then a V filter. And there is the Essentia terminal. And of course, we're going to scan that. Have we ever scanned these guys? No. So let's scan these guys as well. Cool. So all that is taken care of. We have the Essentia terminal. Now that should be first thing. That's one thing we've gotten done. Yeah, this is going to take a while just because there's a lot of stuff to do. So I'm going to put that in here, and we'll get that set up another time. So the next thing we're going to make is the import and export buses. We're going to need filtered Essentia tubes for both. Yeah, they're the same recipes. So we need iron times 4 and Essentia tubes. Now, how do I make those? Quicksilver, glass. Alright. So gold. Can we use, we'll see if we can use the gold coins. Otherwise we have some gold nuggets. And we're going to need some normal glass. And I think that's it. So, and then let's just grab more iron. We have plenty of it, so it's not that big of a deal. So it was quicksilver, glass, gold, iron. Alright, so there we go. There's 2 and 2. And we've never scanned Essentia tube, so let's go ahead and do that. We can't. How about the filtered ones? Those we can. Cool. So with that taken care of, it's these guys, these guys. We need to make the other things first. The 2 cores, so that and that. And then these 2. And then something like that with 2 of these. So, okay, so it's the other way around. So there's the Essentia import bus and the Essentia export bus. So let's scan those. And we're going to need more cores. So let's go ahead and make one of each of these. Because in order to make the storage bus, yeah, we're going to need both of those. Plus, we are going to need a little bit of warded glass, which does require great wood. So we'll get some great wood. We're going to need some glass. I already have glass. And then we're going to need a zombie brain, which we have plenty of. Let's go ahead and make 2 of these just to clean the inventory out a little bit. How are we doing on... Ordo is a little bit low, but there we go. There's a bunch of warded glass. Now I want to scan that. And I can't. Okay. So we have the warded glass. We're going to need another V filter. We don't have enough. So what we do is we come over here. Do I have... I don't have my blade on me. There is some interesting things here. But we just need to grab our stuff. And, you know what, let's go ahead and turn that on. What are we making? Immune slates. Why not? So we just hit everything. This guy collects it all. Works out nicely. So with that taken care of, let that kind of do its thing. We got a lot of ordo from that pretty quickly too. So here's my question. Let's turn him off so the Botanian flower can do its thing. Can we scan that? Ah, we can. Cool. Got another head. Ugh. Spark. What was mundane? That was a bug. Oh no, it wasn't. Okay, never mind. And then we got a. We also got a safari net. So can we scan that? We can. Cool. How about this guy? Nope. Okay. So that should be good. We should be able to go ahead and come back over here, collect some experience. I turned that off. We're gonna hit a bunch of these guys. And there's plenty of aspect orbs all around. So that should be enough to finish up what we need to do. Alright, so put our one back in there. There's the filtered. So in order to get the storage bus, we're going to need those again. We're going to need the cores. And we're going to need to get some more ordo shards. So, yeah, let's go ahead and make 2 of each. So to get the ordo shards, I have to remember how to get those. That's not the right one. Ordo shards come from stone slabs. So let's quickly make like 10 stone. Let's make 2 more. Because 10 is a weird number. Alright, and that should be enough for a decent amount, so and 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. So we just break through these. We'll get our shards. And we should be able to make the storage bus next. So a lot of things to do. And then there's still all the infusion stuff we need to work on. But for now, this is not too bad. So we have all that. So now we should be able to go ahead and make the storage bus. And there we go. Easy enough. So essentially a storage bus. And there is a bunch of aspects too. Alright, so let's put this stuff in here. I don't know how much of it we're actually going to need because of reasons, but we'll get to it later. So let's take a look at our quest book. So we need to make the infusion provider and the essentia provider. So how bad is the essentia provider? We need an ME interface, 1 of each. That's not actually that bad. So let's get an interface. Let that start crafting. The infusion provider we still don't have access to. We're going to need 2 water shards and 2 Salus Mundus. So I have exactly 1 balance shard. Do we have any Salus Mundus? No. How about water shards? We have 1 of those. We do have the water crystal cluster, but I don't really want to use that. So water shards is ice, I believe. And what we'll do is we'll just set up a little bit of a thing like this. Ice. And we'll get... Oh wait, I can probably scan ice. Yeah. Alright, so that should be good. Alright, well, we have a decent... We only need 2. And then we're going to need Salus Mundus. So, we need to remember the best way to get this. So, the recipe for balance shards is you need 1 of everything except for whatever you put in. Water is probably one of the easier things. We could use clay. I've had bad issues with that, but we haven't got that thing yet. So we could use clay. There is a research that will duplicate items. Clay is one of the things that gets duplicated. So I don't really want that. And it's, how much of each do we need for this guy? It's 2 each. Alright, so we have earth and water pretty easily. Fire we can get. Blaze rods, charcoal is fine. Gunpowder. So literally 1 gunpowder will give us fire in that. So let's clean up our inventory just a little bit. And so we have water. We need ordo or air. So what's the best? I can never remember what I always use on this stuff, but let's see. Ordo, is there anything nice and easy? Lead. Lead's a little expensive on everything else. How about air? Feathers. Feathers are good. Let's use feathers. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we just need some ordo shards. So we need 2 ordo. And now we get to throw that away and grab our bucket. A bucket. We have so many buckets. We need to make a bunch of chocolate milk, by the way. I don't know what's going to be the best way to do that. But once this starts boiling, we'll be able to make some more balance shards. So there we go. And I don't have a wand on me. It's right here. Let's clean that up. Alright, now that we have these guys, eventually we're going to have a lot of this stuff automated because it's way too tedious to make it all the time by hand. So let's come back in here and we'll smelt these guys up. And I think that's pretty much all we're going to need for this guy. We're going to need 2 filtered, which we have access to. We just need to make it. And then we're going to need whatever essentia is required. So we need 2 of these guys. 2. Out of curiosity, could I make a 3rd? Yes. Okay. Just in case things go bad, you always want to have extra. So we need the ME interface. Let's put the hammer in here as well. So what all are we going to need for this guy? We need permutatio. So we have 2, 4, 6, 8. 2, 4, 6, 8. Yes. Okay, we have everything. We just need 64 machina, 32 magic, ordo, and 16 permutatio. So we have 40 magic, which that should be enough, right? Okay, so we need 32 magic and ordo. So we need more ordo. What was something that's good for ordo? Nether stars, yeah. Silver wood is good. Lead. But that's actually a bad idea because it's gonna give us a ton of metallum. We also need machina, which redstone? Redstone's pretty good for that. Redstone's actually really good for that, but do we have a lot of redstone? Yes, we do. Alright, so we need a stack of it, so let's just go ahead and get started on that. And we can figure out something better for ordo. But I think, honestly, lead might be the best. How good is lead nuggets? Just metal. Okay, that would not be useful. Ordo is kind of the tricky one usually. We need so much of it. Brick Wells has 4 Ordo. That's really good. Why do these have... No, I don't want that. I wanted this. Bricks? Oh, bricks. I bet bricks are good. So we need clay. We need a decent amount of clay. Can't I autocraft clay? No, I can autocraft the blocks. Let's get like 20 more blocks. And we'll see how good this is. So, does this have... Yes, it does. Okay. I didn't remember if it had... Do I have a shovel that doesn't have silk touch? That is a good question. I don't see anything. But I think we could use some other things if we wanted to. Like if we're looking for the recipe of this, we could mana infuse. Oh, I guess mana infuse is about the only thing. Okay, never mind then. So we'll make some bricks and we'll see how good they are. I didn't even think about bricks being Ordo. Which is usually how it works is whatever kind of makes up the item is what you get aspects from. So that is just earth and fire, but if we put it in the brick block form, I bet we'll get some Ordo. How good nothing can be learned from it. Dang it. Well, we could just make the wells. That is a potential. So there's 2. So we'll just let that go and we'll make some wells. Why not? I don't really have a use for them otherwise, so let's get, I believe it was iron. I just wish there was a better way to get all of this stuff, but whatever. It is kind of surprising that this still has Ordo. That'll give us a little bit of Ordo, but not that much, which is not ideal. Actually, you know what? No, we're not going to do that. What is going to be... I guess we could do lead and just empty them out. So this will give us 1 each. Is there really nothing else that's good? Balance shards obviously will have a little bit, but resonating... Oh, because it has that. Nether quartz. Nope. Okay. So I guess... And we can make plenty of V-filters, but those have so much other things. I don't really want to deal with it. So I guess lead it is. So we need... We need like 32, don't we? Yep. So let's get a stack of lead. And we'll get this smelting. Alright, so it looks like we have some other stuff already taken care of. Do we have any more glass files? We have some. But what I can do is I believe... If you put these in here, you can clear it out by shift right clicking and clear the inventory. So that is going to be kind of how we deal with that. So there's a bunch of potentia, but we're trying to get all of this machina. Let's go ahead and set up this guy. So that goes there. Salus Mundus on both sides. V-filter? No, no V-filters. That's not a thing. We'll put that guy here. That guy there. 2 water shards. And then the filtered. Essentia tubes. So that works. So we just need more Machina. You can also clear out these guys, these Arcane Olympics. But we'll get there. The Potentia I'm going to save. A lot of this stuff I'm going to save. Metallum is something I just don't need that much of. Just need a little bit more Machina. And we'll be good to go. So let's fill up this guy. And then the other thing that we're going to need is we're going to need Permutatio, which I believe eggs. Copper is okay. Cinnabar is good. I thought eggs were good for that. But eggs might be something else now in this mod pack. Because this mod pack seems to change a lot of things. It is an older version of... Yeah, eggs is not good. So I guess we'll have to use copper. So even more Metallum. We only need 16, so let's get 24. And it's raining. Perfect. So there is another... So there is all of the Machina. Let's see. Can we get some more glass vials? How do we make these? Or do we have to make those? No, okay. I don't know why I have that. I don't have that on Thaumcraft. I guess because I never anticipated making too many. So what we'll do is we'll just clear that guy out every once in a while. The armor will take. So there is all of that. Alright, it is getting night, so let's go sleep while we wait for that to kind of do its thing. And hopefully we can get all the things we need. So, oh my god, the mobs are in the blood altar are just freaking out constantly. So how are we doing for mana over here? Not too bad. Go ahead and make me something else. There's some more redstone in here. Bunch of heads. I wonder if I can scan any of these. I can. Does that scan them all? Yes. And direwolf's head. Cool. So, lava, hovering hourglass. We could try to scan that. Solar panel, nope. Alright, well, a lot of things just don't have anything to scan. Let's go ahead and turn that on. No, no. Do not explode. Let's kill these guys. Fill up our wand, I guess. We're basically just waiting around. So that will hopefully make it a little bit better. What is... Okay, whatever. So... It destroyed our lights. Okay. So something destroyed our lights. Let's put on our other armor for just a moment. And we can fly up there and see... What happened? I don't understand it. Something is causing issues for us on this mob farm. But put these guys back. Make something does not want. Huh. I have no idea. Something down here probably is doing it. So let's kill everything. Kill it all. And just kill them like that. Alright, so we should have our lamp back. Like so. I have no idea. I'm gonna assume it was something in the mob farm, but I don't know. turn that off. Do we have any treasures or anything? No, not really. Okay, so how are we doing on this stuff? We need to put our other armor on, just so we can see this stuff. Take those out. And that'll start making... Oh god, this is going to take forever. Let's take that out for right now. Actually, no. That was probably a mistake. We have a lot of metallum. We can go ahead and clear this out pretty much whenever it shows up. I don't know that we're going to need all that much tutamen for right now. I almost want to clear it out too. But this is going to give us our permutatio and all that fun stuff. Eventually, this will be hooked up to the applied energistics system, and that is the plan. This arcane workbench, we can make things so that we can do auto crafting with that. No problem. Alright, now it's full, so we'll exit out of that a little bit. It'll make some metallum. Yeah, this is just not going to work out too well. We'll put that back. So we need a lot more ordo than what we have. With 15, we need 32. So we have the magic, we have the machina. We just need to have the 32. You know, we have a tutamen thing filled. So let's go ahead and do something with that. Just so we can have glass vials. So there's a first permutatio where you're going to need one more. And then we just need the ordo. So hopefully this will kind of do its thing pretty quickly. Once the copper gets all taken care of, should be pretty quick to get the rest of the ordo, and then we can get this taken care of and go from there. So kind of the idea, you know what, I think what we'll do for the rest of the episode is try to get some more research done. Now, I'm not entirely sure what the provider is going to require, but there's the permutatio. The infusion provider, I'm not entirely sure what it takes. I don't remember how to make it. So we need to look around the book a little bit and see if there's... We need more void. So I guess we'll do this. Can we get any more? No. So we need more air. Do we have any knowledge fragments? We have 3. Let's eat these. Eating these will give you a ton of primal aspects. And we can put this stuff away for right now. So clear that out. There's that one. A little bit extra always helps. So that should be all the copper taken care of. So now we should be getting, the rest is lead. So as soon as we get the ordo, we'll be good to go. There's some air. I think we need one more air to get the... Oh wait, I ate the things. Never mind. So this will give us the Digicentia. We need 5. So there's that. And 3 permutatio plus ordo. Yeah, we're running out of stuff. I need to scan more things. But something we need to figure out is in the artifice. We need to figure out what it is requiring us. Probably not that. Probably not that. Arcane ear, no. Boots of the Traveler, Mirror Magic, Arcane Boar. Maybe that? A little bit of magic. I don't know. Anyways, how are we doing over here? There is that. So, do we have 32 yet? 2 more will give us that. So we gotta wait just a little bit longer. I really don't know what all, like, okay, so the agromancy, we can get gold coins. The final ultimate device. I guess that's the ocarina. I don't know what this is used for, or why we would need to make it. How do you make the artifact? It's ruby, sapphire, amethyst, demonic ingot, ugh, blood, a lot of things, a lot of steps. So I wonder if that's going to be like one of the last quests. We can't take a look at the quest book, so we still need to make the infusion and then the essentia storage. This guy, warded glass, some thaumium, and one of these. So we're going to need a logic processor. Let's work on this while we're waiting. And clear that out. So we're going to need some Certus. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to need some ethereal essence. It doesn't really matter what kind. And then we're going to need that logic processor once it's done. It should be done anytime. And this will make the crafting component. So, have I ever scanned a logic processor? Should be done here in a second. Let's get rid of the ocarina. So I believe this is what I need. Yes, and then it's going to require a little bit of aspects. Never scanned logic processor, so let's do that. A little bit of brain and metal. So there is that. Throw that down on the ground and scan it. Hey, some aurum. Awesome. And then that's with, we're going to need some thaumium. And we're going to need the warded glass. And then what else? Was it redstone? Yes. So then 1, 2, 3. So something like this, this, and that. Makes the 1K. And that should be the quest for that. And we'll go ahead and scan this guy. Give us more aurum, which is nice. And for right now, we're just going to put him back away. Eventually, we're going to make another ME drive. You know what? Let's go ahead and do that. I'll tell the system to go ahead and start that up. And that will place probably over here and have that used for only Essentia. So how are we doing with this? That is full again. We're almost there. So once we get this taken care of, we need literally one more ordo. We'll make the stuff and do the thing, and everything will be good. So, yeah, quite literally, it will just take another second. Won't be too hard. So there's 4. Let's grab our wand because we are going to need that. And then between episodes, I'm going to do a lot of research, and then next time we'll try to finish up this quest and get the system set up so that we can actually start making things. So, did I put the 1K in here? Yes, I did. Alright, now eventually we are going to need to get more of those. It looked like the quest reward was going to give us one, which is nice. But we are going to need more. Which isn't a, like, it's not going to be too difficult, other than we need to kill wisps to get the essence. That's the key. And that's the hard part. So there we go. There is the rest of the ordo. So we have ordo, we have everything. I'm like 100% sure. So let's go ahead and smack that. Try to get somewhere where we can see everything. Alright, cool. So, this will take a little bit, but we'll keep an eye on things, make sure nothing goes too bad. We have a little bit of stabilizers down below, but not that many. I need to finish getting that taken care of as well. I don't know how many skulls we have, to be honest. So that will do its thing, and we'll see if this works. It shouldn't be too much of a problem. There's all the ordo. Or was that the machina? We can actually look at it and see. Okay, so that was all the machina. That is by far the longest thing, with the next 2 being the next hardest. So once it takes the ordo, the rest of it should go pretty quickly. The problem with this infusion is there is a lot of aspects that it needs, and that means it's going to take a while. And infusions are always worse when they take longer, because the more time that passes, the more instability it gains, and more unstable the infusion, the more dangerous the effects. So there goes the first item. There goes that one. There goes one of the cores. One of the water shards. Come on, take the other core. So I don't have to figure out which one that is. Alright, so I don't think we're going to have a problem. It's going to require that last water shard, and there it goes. So we're good to go. There is the Essentia provider. So this guy, we can just go ahead and place. This guy is kind of cool. If we look at this with our Energistics, so the Essentia provider provides it to whatever we want. So it's basically an interface to alchemical constructs. And this can provide things, and it's yeah. The biggest thing is like we can have a provider that will provide to a lot of different things and all that kind of fun stuff. And it's essentially, it's just like an interface is with Applied Energistics, except for it focuses on Essentia. So I think I'm going to go ahead and end the episode off here. Let's look at the quest book. So we just need to make the infusion provider. That's the only thing that we need. And that's going to give us a 4K Essentia storage cell. We're going to need a decent amount of those just to store all of the Essentia. But eventually this will be hooked up to one of those. And we'll be hooked up. We'll have pipes running off of it to import all of the stuff. And it will be great. Honestly, we'll probably knock off 2 of these and just put one import bus. And it will suck up any of the Essentia into our AE system. And we'll have a nice system in place to take care of all the Essentia, and then we can get rid of all these warded jars because we'll just have the infusion provider like right here providing Essentia, and it'll be great. It's gonna make our lives a lot easier going forward in Thaumcraft. So I'm gonna end the episode off here. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Next time we are gonna try to finish up this quest. I'm gonna try to figure out what all I need to research. Basically, I'm gonna scan everything I can. Get as much aspects as I possibly can, and we'll see what we can do. If it doesn't work out the way I want it to, what we'll do is we'll just switch over and go do bees, and try to get some of the bees to give us knowledge fragments, and that will help us get all the aspects we need. So that's the plan. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Bye!